And then there are others, Khyati, Satvik. Okay. Hare Krishna. Let's start with prayers quickly. I'm sorry, I got delayed. My laptop was restarting. Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Vadotam Parijansahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Very nice. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Praschate Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Very nice. Thank you all very much. Okay, let's start. So we are doing this topic, Vedic Vaishnavis, devotees, women devotees of the Lord. So far we have covered few devotees. Hello, Rutika. Welcome. So tell me, who all are the women devotees that we have covered till now in our class? Can anybody remember? Yes, Shahasrad. Kunti, Draupadi. Yes.
Yep, I remember Kunti.
Yes. Kunti, Draupadi, Devahuti, Suniti,
Suniti,
Shabri. One more. Let me see who was that. Yeah, I think these many. And today we are going to learn about Karma Bai. Let me see who. Okay, today we'll learn about Karma Bai. Let's see who is Karma Bai. So, Karma Bai was a devotee of the Lord, and she was born in Rajasthan. Okay, she was not born like, you know, recently or very long back. She was born in 1600th century, like 1615 year. Like now the year is 2022, right? So she was born in 1615. So that was not long back, like around 400, 500 years back. And her parents' name was Jivan Rama and Ratni Devi. Okay. And she was a very nice child. She would always obey her parents. And when she took birth, there was so much rains in their forest, I mean, in their village. Why? Because it was an auspicious omen that this girl is going to bring joy and happiness and great name to their village. So because of that, there were heavy rains in the village and the villagers got very happy. Usually what happens when kids are born, what do? When they are just born, they cry. Have you seen? When babies are just born, they are crying because they are hungry, they are without clothes, they are cold, they don't know what to do, so they cry. But when Karma Bai was born, she was laughing and everybody was so happy, and the old people of the village predicted that she's a very extraordinary personality. And then her parents started training her in devotion right from the time she was a little child. Okay, so now long back times were different. Like now, people don't get married so early, but long back, till around 60, 70 years back in India, 80 years back in India, people were getting married very early. So Karma Pai was also married very early age. Okay, and her husband's name was Likhma Rama, and he also lived in a village which was in Alwar district. And but sadly, what happened, her husband passed away very soon. He passed away like when they just got married, like few months after they got married. And then those times, if your husband died or he passed away, or he's like missing or something, you didn't get divorced or you didn't get married again. You just stayed like that with your in-laws family. So she also stayed with her in-laws in the same house of her husband house, even though he was not there. And she started taking care of their farms and other household duties like washing the dishes, folding the laundry, cooking, etc. Okay. And then her in-laws also, like her mother and father of her husband, also took care of her very nicely. They did not mistreat her or anything. They took her as their own daughter. Even though she lived the life of widow, she always engaged herself in devotional activities. She was always doing devotion to the Lord. See, we can see here, she was always happy. She never complained that, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that. Okay. And then later on, what happened, her father-in-law, like I said, sometimes they would allow that, okay, she can go and stay with her parents. So one time she came and started living with her parents. So that time, their father and mother had to go to Kartik Snan. We know Kartik Mass happens when we all sing Damodar Ashtakam. Does anybody of you sing Damodar Ashtakam? Okay.
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay. Now when Kartik will come, we will teach you. We all sing Damodar Ashtakam. So similarly, her parents also went to... What is it? Nirvi? Okay. So then her parents had to go to... Don't keep on unmuting, Nirvi. Okay. So they all had to go to Kartik Snan. So they asked her to stay back. She wanted to go with them too, but they said that, no, you should stay back because we have deities at home. So who will feed khichdi to the deities? Who will offer bhoga every day? They said, we are going, but when we we are away, you should wake up every day in the morning and offer bhoga to the deity. Then only you should take prasadam. Karmabai was very happy for this instruction. And then she said, okay, no problem. So when her parents went back to pilgrimage, she would always wake up in the morning, nicely take, just start cooking the khichdi, clean everything in the temple, offer the bhoga, and then she would wait for the Lord to come and partake the offering. And she would make it with so much love that she would keep adding the ghee in the khichdi. And then she would pray, oh dear Lord, please accept this food offering. And then she would go back to doing her other things like folding the laundry or watering the plants or something like that. And then she would come back and look that, oh, Lord has not eaten anything, the khichdi is still there. And then she would request the Lord, please eat the bhoga. But the Lord did not eat it. Then again she became worried that why is it happening like that? My parents had told me that Lord will definitely eat khichdi. They are not eating khichdi. What must be wrong? Then she added more ghee in the khichdi, more good, on the side. And then she requested the Lord to have it again. She said, oh Lord, please accept my khichdi. My father has given me the responsibility to feed you. If I don't feed you, how can I eat? And if I don't eat, then, I will fast until death. And then he said, please eat. And then after that, what happened, after repeated requests of Karma Bai, Lord appeared. And then, what Lord said? You did not put the curtain down. If you put curtain down, then only I will eat. You are not putting curtain, so how can I eat? Then Karmabai was so happy that, oh, she finally got some instruction from the Lord. And then, you know what? She held her dupatta. She was wearing, sari, or, like gopi skirt. She was wearing something. And then you can see that, she held her dupatta like this. She held it like this so that it can, serve like a curtain. And the Lord was covered. And then the deities of their house, they ate khichdi. And then after her parents came back, they were just looking around in the kitchen, and they saw that sugar, the good and ghee was almost empty. And they asked their daughter, dear daughter, how come the, jaggery and ghee is almost done? I mean, you were the only one eating the food, cooking, so it should not get over so early. They were concerned. Then Karmabai replied, Father, when you all went for pilgrimage, I would prepare khichdi every day and offer the bhoga to Krishna, but he would not eat it in spite of being, asking and requested so many times. So I thought maybe he did not like the taste. So I kept adding the ghee, kept adding more good jaggery to bring, good taste in the khichdi. Therefore, it is over soon. And then after that, the father was so happy. Usually, generally, what happens, we can keep reading so much of Bhagavad Gita, which we can keep doing so much of fast. We can do so many sacrifices. So many yogis do so much tapasya and everything. Still, they are not able to attain Krishna. But here we see that Karmabai just got the darshan of the Lord just by serving him khichdi with so much love. Then she told her parents that if you don't believe, you come again tomorrow. I will make khichdi again, and then you will see that the Lord will eat khichdi. And then next day, Karmabai again in the morning made khichdi and, held the dupatta like that as a curtain for the Lord to eat. And then she requested, oh dear Lord, my parents do not believe that you are actually eating the khichdi. So I request you to please eat it so that they will, I will not be accused of, maybe finishing all the good by myself. Upon hearing, the prayers of Karmabai, Lord was so happy and overwhelmed with compassion. And he immediately came and he ate all the khichdi. And when she removed the curtain, her parents saw that, oh, the plate is empty. And they became also very astonished and happy. And they were so full of devotion to Lord themselves. And that's how Karmabai became very famous. And then later on, what happened? This was like the first half of her life. And then the second half of her life, she spent in Jagannath Puri. Okay, so you can see. What happened? Who is that? Don't unmute, okay? If you don't want to say anything, you can type it in the chat window. Okay, so like I said, that first half of her life she spent in Jagannath Puri, and first half of her life she spent with her parents' house in Rajasthan. Then later on she was at Jagannath Puri. The final days were at Jagannath Puri. She would always prepare khichdi also for Lord Jagannath. And it is said that Lord Jagannath liked her khichdi so much that he would go out of the temple to her house and say that, please give me khichdi. And he would also say in, in their local language, he would say, Jaldi karma, oh mother, please, hurry up, I'm hungry, like that. And even though, Karmabai was a very great devotee, she did not follow the rules and regulations that we usually follow. Like, in our homes, when we wake up in the morning, we take shower the first thing after using the restroom and, washing our mouth and everything. We immediately take shower and then we come out and then we start cooking and, preparing bhoga for the Lord. But Karmabai, she was unaware of, all these formal rules and regulations. And then she would prepare khichdi just like that without taking bath. One time a very, saintly person came to Karmabai's house and he saw that, oh, this Karmabai, she's not taking bath, and without cleaning the kitchen, she's, cooking the khichdi. And then he started instructing her, no Karmabai, that you should take bath in the morning and clean the kitchen, wash the vegetables properly. Okay. then only you can start making khichdi. And then next day morning, Karmabai, had agreed with him that she will follow his instruction. And then she started cooking khichdi according to the instruction by that saintly person. And then, like I said, that Lord Jagannath would personally come to eat her khichdi. So when he came, he saw that Karmabai was, just awake, and she was, out of the shower, just, finishing her shower. And then he thought, okay, maybe, khichdi will be ready in some time. He went back again to the temple. Then again he came back, and then he saw that Karmabai was still cleaning the kitchen, properly. See, our kitchens in our houses are so modern, but in olden times they would cook on earthen pots, and they would cook on wood. So sometimes the residue from the burning would was so much that it would be blackened everywhere. So she had to clean everything. And then we have vacuum cleaners and mops, but they had to do it with hand, with their broomstick, which also was like not very sophisticated like that. So she was cleaning, and then Jagannath again came, and then he saw that, oh, she's just started cleaning and preparing the cooking area. Then again he went back. Again he came back after an hour, and then she saw that Karmabai was still cleaning the pots and washing the rice and vegetables, and like that. Again he went back, and again he came back. And then he saw that, oh, that sadhu is there. He was very infuriated, because then Lord knew, okay, this sadhu ruined everything for me. And then Lord came back to Karmabai's house again after some time. And that time khichdi was so nicely prepared by Karmabai, but it was very late. Like usually I'm just guessing that if they ate khichdi at 9 o'clock in the morning, it became 12 o'clock, 3-hour delay. And then Lord became very angry on the sadhu. He quickly ate khichdi, and he ran back to the temple, because it was the offering time in Jagannath temple, also in the Puri temple, okay, Shri Kshetra, where you can see this temple in the picture. So when he came there, and he stood there like that in the altar, and then when priest started ringing the bell, he saw that Jagannath is having khichdi on his mouth. And then he's saying, dear Lord, please tell us, why are you late? And where, what is the khichdi on your mouth? Where have you eaten khichdi? Please, reveal the secret to us. Then Sri Jagannath replied that there is a very nice lady called Karma Bai. She's a very nice devotee. She is offering me khichdi every day in the morning, and I'm bound by her love. You cannot bound Krishna by anything, by rope or, any kind of force. But if you are loving Krishna, then you can easily bind him. And then after that, he said that without knowing this, that I am bound by love, one sadhu came, and he gave so many instructions to Karmabai, do this, do that. And she was making khichdi for me with so much love. But now she is bound by all the rules and regulations. So he has committed offense, because, those rules and regulations are for him, not my devotee, Karmabai, who is already so elevated. And then the priest knew that it was time for sadhu to come and apologize to Lord Jagannath. And they called for sadhu, and they told him that, see, this is what happened. You told Karmabai to follow rules and regulations, but Lord is not very happy with that. Then he said, you should go and ask Karmabai to not follow that rules and regulation. Then sadhu went to Karmabai's house, and he told that Lord is little upset, and please stop all the rules and regulations that I have told you. Those are applicable to Brahmana people like me, but those rules are not applicable to devotees who have developed spontaneous love. Like people or devotees who love, who serve Krishna without any rules and regulations, they're always thinking about Krishna. For us, we have to think about Krishna. We have to come to the class. We have to be reminded by our parents that, oh, it is a call for you to attend, right? That you have to read Krishna book, or chant, something like that. But there are some people who always think about Krishna. For them, there is no rules and regulations. Then Karmabai became very happy after listening that the Lord is pleased with her devotion. So she said, sadhu, that you also come and enjoy khichdi with us. Then he said that when you feed khichdi to the Lord, the whole world becomes satisfied. again, I don't want to be the, in person who is enjoying. So he can do whatever he want. But for me, it is rules and regulation. Then he left the house of Karmabai. And then Karmabai continued living there in Jagannath Puri, and in her last days till the time she died, she kept cooking khichdi for the Lord, and Lord would always be very happy when he got khichdi from Karmabai. He would also shed tears of suppression when he did not get offerings, because when she was little old, one day she died, and then Lord would become very sad that I'm not getting my khichdi. And then what happened? Lord stopped eating. So they're called the king. King is the in charge of, temple in those times. So king came, and he was told that Lord Jagannath is not taking on any offerings. Then he asked, dear Lord, please tell us what happened, why you're not taking any offerings. Then Lord said that my mother is not with me. Who? Karmabai. He was addressing to Karmabai as his own mother. She's not with me today. Who will keep, make me khichdi, cook khichdi for me like Karmabai? Then king said, why did you send her to your own abode? If you love her so much, then why did you, you are the one, right, who controls everything. You control the life and death of everyone. Then why did you make Karmabai go away? Why did you make her die? Then Lord said, I don't want my devotees to suffer in this material world, because this material world is full of sufferings, right? Old age, disease, mean people around you, then weather also, sometimes natural disasters, so many things, mind disturbs you, so many things are there that I don't want my devotees to suffer. That's why I sent her to my abode. But now that I'm here, I'm not feeling good, I'm feeling suppression. Then king said, okay, we don't have same amount of love for you that Karmabai had, but we will offer you khichdi every single day. So it is said from that time onwards, from the death of Karmabai, 56 Chappan Bhoga is offered to Jagannath, like 56 food items are offered to Lord Jagannath every day in Jagannath Puri. So one of the items they included as khichdi every single day. So that is how khichdi is included. And from Karmabai's story, we can learn that she had so much faith in the Lord that, when she put offering in front of him when she was young at her parents' house, she did not just assume that, okay, maybe Lord will eat or maybe Lord will not eat. She had such a, firm conviction that Lord and my deity will definitely come and take khichdi. So she waited and waited and waited, and looking at her determination, the Lord also had to come and take khichdi. This is all, all we learn. And then we learn that simple people attract Krishna the most. We might be offering, hundreds of items, so many lavish nuts and fruits and sweets and pizzas and this and that, fried preparations, 100 types of milk preparations. But Krishna, of course, we have to offer all that to Krishna. But if those things are done with pride in heart, with no purity, then that is not accepted. But if the same things, even if a simple thing or same things are done with simplicity in heart, with pure intention, then Lord accepts it. Then the Lord accepts the service and the love that devotee has to offer. He loved Karmabai so much, and Karmabai loved Lord Sri Krishna Jagannath so much that he accepted her as his mother. Okay, so that's how we can see that just by feeding khichdi with so much love to Krishna, we are still singing her glories 500 years down the line. And the khichdi is still being offered to this day in the temple of Jagannath Puri. Okay, so with this, we can stop our story of Karmabai. Anybody wants to say anything in regards to the story? Ask anything, share any realization, any thoughts you have? Everyone is good? Yes, Mishri? Mishri, you want to say something? I saw you raising hand. Raise, unmute and talk.
My mom and dad was going to hospital and doctor was about to give them shot, so I did chanting.
Oh wow, that's nice. You should always chant. If the
And then doctor just gave the medicine, no shot.
just gave the medicine. Wow, that's interesting. That's nice. Today I also got so many shots. It was so painful, so I can understand. Shot does hurt. Okay, very nice, Mishri, for chanting and chanting Lord's name.
Chanting for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for chanting and setting an example for everybody and sharing with us that how chanting helped you and how you help others with chanting. Beautiful. Okay. So proud of you. Yes, Daksha?
So when did when did she become Lord's mother?
So Lord already accepted her as her mother, as his mother when she was serving khichdi in Jagannath Puri. So remember we said that Lord would come to her house every day and say, Karma Bai, jaldi kar. Like, please hurry up, Karma Bai, like that. So he already accepted her as mother, when she was living in Jagannath Puri. Okay.
Okay, so
Thank you. Thank you.
So do you know when she died?
Maybe, when she was 80 years old. I'm not sure on that.
Like the year.
She died at her old age, not very young.
Like
Maybe
the year, like today's 2022. So what
yeah,
year
so maybe around late 1600s, maybe 1680 or 90, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? So we all learned from Karma Bai's chapter that we all have to be simple-hearted, and then Krishna will accept our love. Of course, we can offer him Chappan Bhoga, but even if it is khichdi, do it with all your love and believe that Krishna will accept this. Okay? Because faith is the only thing on which our, bhakti can start. That yes, Krishna is there with me and Krishna loves me, and then he will accept my service. Be very simple at heart. Don't try to, manipulate things and say lies and cheat. Okay. Thank you all very much. So we'll stop the story session here. Now we can start with our art class. Everybody got their art material ready? Art material is ready? Okay, perfect. Now your art teacher will come, and if you have any questions or anything, you can ask her. We'll start the art class. Sachi, are you ready?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So over to you, Sachi.
Hey Krishna, everyone. Hey Krishna. Daksha, do you have a question?
I don't have color paper.
Do you have normal paper?
I have white paper.
Do you have color pencils or markers?
I have oil pastels.
Okay, do you mind whatever colors that I put in the group? Do you mind taking your white paper and coloring those that color? All right, thank you. Yeah, I'll just go over what we need for the class. So we're gonna be making an ice cream with paper. Okay.
આઈસ્ક્રીમ કોન માર્કર થી બનાવવું છે કે પેપર થી બનાવવું છે?
Guys, make sure you guys are muted.
આના સ્ક્વેર પીસીસ કર દે જેવા.
All right. So you guys are gonna need like any colored paper of your choice, right? And then I already made cutouts, but with white paper, you can make like these ice cream cutouts like this.
काय काय बनवायला लागली दीदी होती.
And then, does anyone have a question?
दीदी या इथं पटपट चला. हा या इथं आईस्क्रीम बनवायला लागले. हा या.
मला blue I have a question.
Yes.
How do we write those? Like, how do we do the?
Guys, please one at a time. Can you say that again, Kritika?
Oh, I don't know how to do the curve, like the umbrella things for the ice cream.
Oh, here. Let me show you real quick. You can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So go like this. Go like this. Draw like a semicircle.
I can't see it. What are the art materials?
And then draw a wave under. Yes, I'll go over that in a second. So it should
Should
look
I
something
do
like
it
this.
a
And
little
then
small?
cut it out. Make sure they're big, like 2 big ones. So you need white paper cut out like this, right?
What are
Put it like ice cream. And then you need some brown paper, which is going to be for the cone, right? So you're going to cut it out
What
to
are the art
strips.
materials?
Yes, I'm going over that right now. So you're going to need this white paper, brown paper, any paper of your choice, any colored paper. And then red paper, construction paper, and then pink, blue, and green. And you guys can use like scissors and also glue. So you can use those scissors to cut out everything. Daksha used to have a question. You can unmute if you need to. Okay. Tell me when you guys are done cutting out everything. And then we can move on.
Like, what do we have to cut out?
So make cutouts of like this with white paper. So this is gonna be like the ice cream. And then we're gonna cover inside of it.
Can you keep that up?
Yeah, sure. Okay, let me. Okay, I'll just keep it here.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah, just make sure you can cut that out with your scissors now. Who is this? Yeah, that's beautiful. Maybe that's beautiful. Those are so pretty.
Is this good?
Yes, that's really good, Daksha. What you can do to your ice cream is, you see those sides to that side, yeah.
This one?
Just like cut that up a bit finer, yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's like more circular, but yours is good.
Excuse me.
Yes, who is this?
I accidentally leave, and after we make that shape, I'm gonna cut it out, and I don't know the rest.
Oh, we'll go over that. We didn't do anything yet. We're still waiting for everybody to finish cutting everything out.
Okay.
Okay. Make sure you have your other colors ready. So like brown, just cut it into little strips, and then you can have cutouts of your other colors. Like, so I have the green and the blue.
We just run a stripe.
Yes, just for the brown. Make sure you have enough. So they're like thick, right? So just have it like that for other colors, so it's easier to cut out. And make sure you guys have a glue stick and scissors with you.
We cut from this or this? We cut from this or this?
You can cut either. Either is fine. Is that your brown paper?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah. You can cut from any side. Just make sure, actually cut from the longer side.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we need the brown ones to be a bit longer.
Are we done with white after we cut these out?
Yes.
This is okay.
Yes, Nervy. Now to that. Wait, can I see? Can you move it closer? Yeah, cut that into two.
Okay.
Nervy, do it with the same piece of paper that you just cut. Just cut that into another two. So it's like kind of thinner also. See, like this.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mataji,
Yes.
this is Mrityunjay. So, or we, after we cut, then what we have to do?
What did you cut?
The umbrella.
This?
Yeah.
Okay, now do you have all your other colored paper with you?
What?
All your other colored paper, like the red, your pink, and your green and the blue?
Yes.
Okay. Did you cut out the brown strips? Make sure you cut those out if you haven't already. And then have a another piece of paper for the background. I am using a black one for my background.
I think basic for yesterday, Friday and Thursday, we were having that email. somebody sent that and stating we need to have a Jira ticket to how we so somebody sent a Jira ticket.
Daksha, how is yours going? Good? All right. Yeah, I see yours. I think that's enough of brown because we don't need much. So you're good. You can just cut out like a few strips and you can make some that are like a little bit bigger also. So you can cover everything in the cone.
How many do you have to make? How many strips?
Make like, let's see. Hold on, give me one sec. Okay, make 4 big strips and 2 smaller strips. Let's go with that.
How many lines do we like cut out?
So make 2 smaller strips, right? So here. It should look sort of like this, and then make let's say 4 big strips like this. So 6 in total.
So do we take 2 strips of green and 2 strips of blue? And we take like, we cut strips like that after we're done?
Oh, sorry, that was for the brown. For other colors, just take like, here, that's what I did. So for other colors, like however much you took, you can cut them out into like almost confetti. So like this.
Okay.
You can do that.
So you said we could take another color than those colors?
Yes, only for the background though. If you don't have those colors, then you can use some other color. So make sure it goes
I'm
along.
thinking from my background to be brown or purple. Or black.
Okay, I think you should do purple because the cone is already brown, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I'll use actually black instead.
All right. That's also good.
So now let's take pink. Good Mataji.
Yes, who is this?
Daksha.
Uh-huh. Yes, those look so good.
Okay. So what do I do next?
Next, so for those of you who are done, give me 1 second.
Do I have to make a background?
You don't have to make a background. We're just gonna have like a plain piece of paper. Right? Okay, so for those of you guys who are done and you guys want to cut out your little confetti strips that we're doing, so here are mine with red, right? So cut those out, and then I'm gonna do mine with pink and I'll just show you. So confetti is really easy to make. Just take your scissors and be very careful and just cut random shapes out like this and just keep going. You can go from the top, left or right, and just like keep cutting it. and make sure they're big. Okay, is that good with everybody?
Do we have to make them big? Can we make them
yeah.
different sizes?
You can make them different sizes. Or come out different sizes. But make sure some of them are big, right?
Which color?
We're using red and pink. Red, pink, and blue and green.
Also, those are the colors.
All right. So I'll just be cutting this with you guys. If you guys need anything, just tell me. What did you guys learn in Mataji's class today? What did you guys learn about?
We learned that a nice devotee, she made khichdi with lots of love, and he felt very happy that he felt very happy. Then she moved to like some place, and Nath used to come all the way to her house, and he used to say that, hurry up, I'm very hungry. He used to like treat her as his own mother.
That's so wonderful.
She was like a mother of gods.
What was your favorite part of the story?
My favorite part was when he used to say, Jagannath used to say that, hurry up, I'm hungry. That was
Wonderful. Any of you other guys want to share?
What do we do next?
Did you cut out all of your colors? So here, let me just show you. Okay. So we have our pink, red, green, and our blue. Right, okay. If you guys have all of that, then I want you guys to take your brown strips that you made, as well as
I'm not done yet.
Okay, I'll just quickly go over this. What are you on right now?
I'm not done yet.
What are you doing right now?
I'm doing red. I'm
Okay.
done with pink.
All right.
I'm done.
Okay. So for those of who you guys are done, so take your paper and put this on there, and then put the other one on there as well, and just glue it. Glue it or tape it using whatever you have, right? And then on the sides, put the brown strips. So make sure these two are, so this one should be like right underneath and also sort of like covering it, right? And then with your brown strips, taking the thinner ones, you can put glue on the back of those, right? And then just show you.
So what do we do after we cut out the pink and the red?
So after you have all of your colors cut out, take your ice cream and this, the brown strips, and just glue it onto the paper. And just make sure it looks like this. If you think that there's extra on the sides, just take scissors and cut it out. Let me show you how that looks like.
Papaji, I'm done.
Okay, wonderful.
I don't have brown paper, so I color.
Okay, that's good.
Can I leave?
Yes, for those of you guys who are not done, I'll just tell you what to do and then you guys can leave. Then we can end the class. And then put your confetti that you made on your ice cream.
I did very little pieces of green.
Oh, I see. That's gonna take a while to put on, right?
That's why I'm making big pieces right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and once we're done, you guys can also put these in the group chat, and I'd love to see what you guys did.
Okay, I'm done with green. I'm gonna do blue now.
Mm-hmm.
Then the blue is my last color. Then I'll have to do brown.
Yeah.
Brown's gonna be my last final color.
All right. If you don't get done by by when we end the class, then you can work after class too. That's okay. Just
But
finish.
I'm not gonna know how to do the steps.
Oh, it's easy here. So when you're putting it together, it should look something like this. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And you can also look in the group chat if you need help. I'll put mine in there. So then you're just like, after you're done cutting out, you're just gluing everything. Let's check the time. Does anyone need anything now?
So I have blue and red and now green. So what are the other colors?
Then you just need like your own choice of colored paper, and also make sure you have pink.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use purple?
Yeah, sure.
Mataji, can you show how again you did it?
Yeah, sure. What part do you need?
My grandma said actually I was doing I did it. I was doing the umbrella. Then you showed it that I was going to fit, and I forgot how we was going to do.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Here. Okay, so after you make your ice cream, right? Advitita, I love your ice cream, by the way. So after you're done with that, just cut out brown and into strips like this, right?
Okay.
And then take other colors and then cut them out too. Whatever other colors that I said. And then you can glue those on your ice cream when you are gluing everything together. So
Okay. But I fit it
Can you say that again?
I fixed it.
You're done? Okay. All right. Then you just need to glue everything, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I leave?
Yes. We're gonna end the class now. Thank you guys. Please send your pictures in the group chat so I can see them.
క్లాస్ ఇంకా అవ్వాల నేనే లేట్ గా కట్ చేస్తున్నా
Thank you.
క్లాస్
Bye. Hey Krishna.
ఏం చేయాలి
Hey Krishna, everyone. Bye. Hey Krishna. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the